Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumn Moon the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Leo. It is general, so it might not resonate for you, but if you were drawn to the video, then perhaps there's a message intended for you here, or perhaps the entire message is yours, but if some portion of it doesn't resonate for you, don't try to force it, okay? We're starting out this week with I should say, this week we're asking the question, if our future selves could advise us in regards to love or in regards to a relationship we currently find ourselves in, what advice would they give? All right, and we're starting with the Oracle deck here. The card that came out for you is protection. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read to you from the book. It's very small, I promise. It'll only take a minute for me to read it for you. Protection. And then we're going to clarify with tarot. And then we're going to ask what actions you could take to follow the advice that's being given, okay? So for protection, it says, it's time to retreat simply and quietly from a situation. Danger could be lurking in the shadows, and you're being urged to assess the situation carefully. The magical symbol of the pentagram, The magical symbol of the pentagram lends you its sacred sight. The ancient talisman calls you to seek the truth as it encircles you within its energy of protection. It's vital that you're shielded from the harsh energy of others as your sensitivity increases. When you open yourself up to higher spiritual vibrations, protection is always key to give you the freedom to work your magic. Well, I mean, it's the first line here. It's time to retreat simply and quietly from a situation. Stands out quite a bit to me. I mean, if it doesn't to you, then of course take what resonates, but that does stand out quite a bit to me. But overall, it feels like it's saying that a situation might not be what you think it is, okay? And that even if it's not danger necessarily in the way that we would like consider danger like life-threatening or bodily threatening in some way, may be dangerous to you in some other way, like mentally or emotionally, okay? But let's go ahead and clarify. Can we please clarify the advice given here for Leo? Protection, okay? We get the Queen of Wands. This is your energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. So this is also passion, okay, and excitement. This is somebody who is very alluring, very magnetic, someone who really draws you in and excites you and, lights the fires. We get the Two of Wands here, which is a card about future planning. In the Two of Wands, we make a decision. We had a choice here. We've embraced a decision, and we're trying to figure out a way to get to whatever it is that we've decided on, okay? So that's what the Two of Wands says. Can we get one more card? Can you please clarify the advice given here? Protection. Please clarify this advice. What I was thinking, can you clarify? Can you give us one more card? As I was saying all of that, I heard, look at the picture. Look at the picture closely. And I don't, it seems like she's in nature. In her belly here looks like a world. I don't know if that resonates for you. It also almost looks like she has fairy wings back here, but then there's this whole sort of disc behind her head. There's a butterfly here. I don't know if that stands out to you in some way. Well, there's a couple of butterflies. That's interesting. The other day, I was trying to think of an image that represents freedom. That represents, freedom. Freedom and something that's beautiful that represents freedom. And And when I closed my eyes, I saw all these butterflies. I just saw all these blue butterflies. And that's what these are. They're like these bluish green butterflies. So maybe there's something here about freedom. Um, and it was about emotional freedom. It was actually what I was looking for was an image to represent unconditional love, okay? Because there's a sort of freedom in that when you don't place conditions on love, when you just let yourself love, and it require nothing back from it, that is a very free sort of experience. Sorry, there's a kid at my door. I apologize, but what I was saying is that when you love unconditionally, when you don't set conditions to love, then it can be freeing because you don't need anything back. You don't need anything back. Like, I don't know if that if that statement sets as intensely for others as it does for me, but like not needing anything back from someone that you love, it sets you free because then you can just feel what you feel and you don't require anything from them. You don't require reciprocation, for example. You don't require any kind of action. I don't know. It sets you free. And maybe that was a message that needed to be shared here. Can we get one more card to clarify protection? I mean, that seems like the opposite. I mean, in protection, in the cards, you're being advised that something is not safe, right? And to protect yourself. But in unconditional love, there is no protection in that. Well, I mean, I suppose it is a form of protection because you're, well, that's a lot of cards. We get the Leo card there, the Sun, the Empress, the Three of Swords. The Sun, of course, is your card. The Empress, that is Libra and Taurus, so you might be dealing with one of those energies. And the Three of Swords is pain, it's heartache. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles is the other cards that came out. The Page of Swords, that's, well, in the Page of Swords, they're asking a question, but they're almost investigating it. They're not like necessarily coming right out and asking the question, but this is about seeking truth, seeking understanding, seeking clarity. Okay. And then we get the Ace of Pentacles, and this is a new beginning in stability, commitment, something that they're committed to. So I feel like the message here is to seek understanding. These cards came out, they all came out weirdly. And so I feel like what the message here is to seek a better understanding about a commitment, possibly a new commitment that you have joined into. With the Ace of Pentacles here, this is something new, okay? And Pentacles represent, it could be a job, okay? It could be, but it's something that you're committing yourself to, you commit yourself to. Maybe you've taken a new position at church. Maybe I don't even know why that thought came, but it's about something you've newly committed yourself to, and a call to understand it further, okay? To seek better understanding and truth in regards to this commitment, okay? And then these cards here, like I said, this is your energy. It is also the happiest card in the deck, but I feel like it's talking about you and somebody else. The Empress does represent new beginning, okay? She represents giving birth to something, creating something with someone else. She represents creation, okay? She's also the divine feminine. So whether you're male or female, it doesn't really matter. I don't know, in my mind, we're all kind of emperors, which, like I said, the gender is not important. I just mean in your life, you should be the emperor of your life, okay? Because he's the king. He's the king. And you should be the emperor of your life, in which case the empress would be your ideal partner, would be the person that you connect with, the person that you create a life with, okay? That's who the empress would represent. It's also someone who's very attractive, very alluring, very warm is a word that comes to mind for her. She's nurturing, okay? So I do kind of feel like this is a person that you connect to in some way. And this card is, I mean, Three of Swords, that's heartbreak, and hurt and pain. And my gosh, I don't know how all of this like pertains to each other. I don't, but I'm hoping you do, because I think that it was a message that was intended to come out. So we're going to put all of that up there. This Queen of Wands might be your energy here, or it could just be feeling passionate about something, feeling excited about something. So overall, okay, you're being, the advice is protection, which is that, well, that you might be in danger in some way. It's time to retreat simply and quietly from a situation. Danger could be lurking in the shadows, and you're being urged to assess the situation carefully. So you're being urged to assess the situation carefully. That is exactly what I felt from this combo right here. There's this, you're being urged to look at it clearly, honestly, investigate it further, whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, this new beginning that you've started, this something that you've newly committed yourself to, or newly recommitted yourself to, okay? Sorry about that. My children, they want me to come out of the room. And that just occurred to me that both the Sun and the Empress can be messages about children, because the Empress is very much like a mother sort of energy, and the Sun is can be a card representing children, okay? If that resonates for you. So you're being asked to look at a situation more closely, and it's a situation that involves your future, what you want for your future, a choice that you've made for your future. And yeah, you're being asked to, you're being advised to look into it further. Let's ask, what actions? I mean, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, I felt like that was advice. It didn't feel like it was part of like clarification of what the protection is, but like it was action that you're being advised to take. But let's go ahead and ask and see if there's any other actions that you could take to follow this advice. What actions can Leo take to follow the advice that you're giving here? Whoa. Whoa. We get the Lovers. Wow. Okay. Okay. So we get the Lovers, which as advice, okay, it's telling you to trust, to follow your heart. In the Lovers originally, like in original tarot, it represented a decision that needed to be made, okay? And I don't know what the other choice is. Maybe it involves lust. Maybe it involves stability. I don't know. There's an option here between your heart and something else. And with the Lover's card, you're being advised to follow your heart, to follow your intuition, and go down the path that you know is right. Okay. It's almost like saying, listen to your intuition. The Two of Swords here is saying that there is a choice that you know about that you're not making. In the Two of Swords, this is about indecision, refusing to see the truth. Okay. In the Two of Swords, they're usually, in this card, okay, in the Two of Swords, she's usually blindfolded, and she's holding two swords. And like I said, it's an indication of a decision that needed to be made. But because the blindfold is there, it's like, I'm not going to look at it because I don't want to make that choice. And so it's knowing that the choice needs to be made, knowing that the choice is there, knowing what the actual decision, like maybe already knowing what your answer is, but not wanting to take those steps to do it. And so this Two of Swords as advice is telling you to make the choice. Both of these cards talk about making a decision, okay? And with this particular Two of Swords, she's holding a knife to his neck, okay? She's holding a sword to his neck. And it's like the decision, it implies the decision has great magnitude, okay? Because she doesn't look like she's going to kill him, okay? First off, she looks like, she looks, I don't know, maybe upset with him, but not like, I'm not like angry. I don't know if this will focus. No, doesn't appear to be. Let's see here if I can. I wish you could see her face better. Let's see if that works. There we go. See her face? She almost looks a little sad. Oh, come on, camera. Work with me here. There we go. For briefly there, you could see it, but she almost looks a little sad. She doesn't look angry, okay? She doesn't look like she's prepared to take his life. I don't know if that means anything to you. This sword's already down on the ground. It's almost like the two of them represent the two choices, you know. This is one decision here, and she's one decision and he is another. And like almost like they battled out, but the winner was clear because he could have overtaken her, but he didn't. It's almost like he folds because he knows what the answer is, and she's not going to hurt him. It oddly feels like, I know this card's saying like that you might be in danger and you need to look at a situation closely, but I feel like there have been messages. No, that's not here in the cards, but I don't know, but I felt like I needed to say that you're protected, that you are protected, like what choice you make is going to be the right choice. With this Two of Swords, like I said, it's like they already know what the answer is. She's not going to hurt him, which makes me feel like he knew that she wasn't going to hurt him, so it was okay to make that choice. It was safe to make that choice, to give into whatever she represents, you know, whatever that truth is, because it would ultimately be safe. But I don't know. All of that's coming to mind. I hope that it helps you. But with the Two of Swords, that's saying a choice needs to be made. There's a decision here. Look at it, like really look at it, and make that choice, because you probably already know what the answer is, especially with the Lovers card showing up as well. That's Gemini energy, by the way. You might be dealing with Gemini. But that's like already knowing the decision. The Three of Pentacles here, this is telling you to work with somebody. There's somebody here that can help you. There's somebody here that you can turn to. And it might be somebody who's a friend of yours. But with the Three of Pentacles, this is a card of collaboration. This is coming together with someone else. So there's someone here who can help you. There's someone here that you can work with to achieve whatever it is that you're hoping to achieve. So do that, okay? If you feel the call to work with someone in particular, then do that, because this is advising you to. And the Nine of Pentacles, this is a card about self and doing what's right for you. This is a focus on your needs and your wants, and doing what is necessary to bring those things into your life, the things that you need and what you want. It's making yourself priority, okay? And making your own wants and your own needs a priority, and doing whatever it takes to help them, okay? So that's the advice given here. That's the whole message. I hope it resonates. Oh, I forgot to set the camera back, and so it was fuzzy. I'm sorry. Anyway, I hope it resonates for you, and I hope that you enjoyed the reading and that it brings you some kind of clarity to a situation that you're facing. But Thank you so much for watching, truly. If it did resonate, if you did enjoy the video, it would be great if you'd give me a like or post a comment below if you feel comfortable with that. But either way, I do just appreciate you watching, so thank you. And I hope that you remember to move forward with positive energy, with positive thoughts, um, and with generosity and gratitude so you can draw all those things back to you. But good luck to you, Leo. I hope I see you back here again next week. Have a beautiful day. Bye.